What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pace Fitness. This is your favorite pharmacist and Beachbody coach here, Jason. Here just to talk to you today about tips on starting your own home gym. I thought it was important to talk about this because a lot of times when people are getting started out in fitness, you start looking at all the products that are out there, all these dumbbells and bands and free benches, free weights, pull-up bars, etc. And admittedly, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So what I wanted to do today is just kind of show you all the things that I have accumulated over the years and basically how to get all the things that you're going to need for a home gym for as cheap as humanly possible. Now, if you have thousands of dollars that you're okay with dropping on the best of the best and pretty much everything that's out there, so be it, go right ahead. I don't though. A lot of this stuff I have accumulated over the years, but what I wanted to do today is just take all these things that I have that I use pretty much every single day and just lay them out for you, show you how much you can get them for, the things that you definitely need right off the bat, and the things that you probably don't need until much later on. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, starting your own gym, tip number one. This is the most important tip out of anything that I'm going to show you today. There is no pressure to buy anything. Make no mistake about it. No matter how much you think that you need a full rack of dumbbells and a tree full of free weights and a bench and a pull-up bar and all this stuff. No matter how much you see people doing those things on TV or YouTube or whatever, and you think that's what you need to do to get in shape, make no mistake. To get in shape, you actually need no equipment whatsoever. All you need is a room and your body, and then you can get it done. A lot of the programs that are on Beachbody actually don't use a ton of weights or anything like that. Even the ones that do use weights, the majority of them, like 21 Day Fix or Insanity Asylum, T25, there's a lot of workouts in that use no weights at all. And the ones that do, a lot of times you're doing weights and cardio, so you really only need one set of dumbbells, I should say. And the ones that you're using in that workout, they're not 50, 100-pound dumbbells. They're very light because, as I said, you're doing weights and cardio, so that means that you're doing dynamic moves, working multiple body parts, and you're doing them at a high number of reps. The only programs really that I do on Beachbody where I need a bunch of different types of weights and a bench and a pull-up bar are things like Body Beast, and that's just for when I'm going through a phase where I'm trying to build a lot of muscle. Those programs are really good, but it's a very specific type of working out where you are lifting a lot of heavy weight trying to build yourself up. As I said, the majority of these programs you're doing cardio, and so if they add weights in, you really don't need that many. The second thing is that a lot of these programs, like Insanity, a lot of the dance programs like Size and Country Heat or whatever, they don't use any weights at all. None. Insanity Max 30, no weights at all. And these are some of the hardest programs that are on the whole Beachbody catalog, okay? So take that pressure off yourself. If you are just getting into fitness, if you're just starting to work out, don't be freaking out about the fact that you think you have to go buy hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of equipment with dumbbells and all this stuff. You don't. All you need is your body. And as a matter of fact, if you're just getting started with working out, I don't recommend that you start out with dumbbells. I recommend that you take a minute and just work on being able to lift up your body weight, to squat your body weight with proper form and go all the way down. That's the things that I want people to focus on right off the bat, not going out and buying all this stuff. It's not necessary. It's just not. So don't put a bunch of pressure on yourself. There's no reason to do that. I'm going to show you all this stuff today that I've accumulated over the years. But when I started out, my very first program was Insanity, the original. No workout equipment needed. And I got in fantastic shape. Lowest body fat percentage I've probably ever had in my life and probably ever will have in the rest of my life. No weights, no pull-up bar, no bands, nothing. Just me and my body. That's the beautiful thing, is if you're trying to get in shape and trying to get started, that's all you need. So, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you some stuff, but if you're just getting started, you don't have to get it. So, let's get into the equipment. So, all the equipment that I use on a daily basis can basically be put right here in this corner of one room. So it's not that much stuff. And yes, there is a cow painted on my wall. Don't worry about it. This used to be a kid's playroom. And I just haven't got off my butt and painted over it. So yeah, like I said, don't worry about it. Plus, he judges me on my form. So anyway, the first thing that I want to talk about is dumbbells. Dumbbells are probably one of the most important pieces of equipment that you can get if you're going to be starting a home gym. But it's also one of the most expensive. If you go into any local gym and you look on the wall, you're going to see a rack full of dumbbells. You know, it's going to be 5 pounds all the way through 100 pounds plus. Now, if you were to get a set of that for your house that looked exactly the same, it's going to run you, actually, believe it or not, several $1,000s just for dumbbells. And so what I've done is I found a bit of a workaround for this, and I just wanted to share it with you. So these 3 sets of dumbbells right here are actually, that's the only real dumbbells that I own. I just have a set of 15s, a set of 20s, and a set of 30s. For the majority of the Beachbody programs that I actually do, I don't use any heavier than a 30-pound dumbbell. And it took me a while with a lot of these even to build up to that. So if you're just getting started out, if you're a guy, I would recommend maybe just sticking with 15 and 20 pounds. If you're a girl, then 5 to 10 pounds is probably enough. Now, just to talk about buying these things, these are metal hex dumbbells and these are rubber hex dumbbells. These are much more expensive than these. These dumbbells here, they run you about $1 per pound. So each one of these was $15. So for this set, cost me $30. These, however, were $35 a piece, even though they're 20-pound dumbbells. So as I said, if you want this, they are nice, but they are a lot more expensive. So that's why I only have dumbbells in the lower weights, 15, 20, 30, because that is a rule that pretty much goes across the board. If you get these metal hex dumbbells, they cost you about $1 per pound. So if you go up to these 30-pound dumbbells, they were, you guessed it, $30 a piece. So that's $60 in dumbbells. Then when you start talking about 50-pound dumbbells, 75-pound dumbbells, it's starting to get really expensive, and that's how they add up to be thousands of dollars. So my workaround for this is actually these guys right here. You can buy this set at Dick's Sporting Goods, I think is where I got these, for $59.99. And so what these are, they are actually dumbbells. See, here's the handle. And they're made to where you can put plates on them. And so basically, all you need is to buy this Olympic set of weights, and then these things, and then congratulations, you can create any, just about any set of weights that you want by just putting the plates on these dumbbells. This Olympic set of weights I found online at Dick's Sporting Goods for $179.98. So it's about $180 plus $60, and then you have basically a full rack of dumbbells that could cost you over $1,000.
So that's kind of my workaround. As I said, I almost never use over 30s, but when I'm doing Body Beast or something where I'm trying to lift a lot of weights, all I do is just stack plates on those makeshift dumbbells and then add it up over time. The next thing that I use all the time is definitely my weight bench. This thing, I got it on sale. I can't remember how much I actually paid for it, but I found a weight bench on Dick's Sporting Goods, or maybe it was Walmart today, for $79.99. So the thing with this is when you're doing presses, stuff like that, you can adjust it up and down, and it will, you can move it around the room, you can do whatever you want with it. It's not like one of these that's actually attached to anything, so it's pretty versatile in that you can use it for step-ups, all kinds of stuff. And so I've found that to be pretty essential in my home gym to have one of these. Just underneath it here is also a pull-up bar. And so you can get one of those for about $30, and it just hangs right over here in your door frame. You might want to put something over the handle so that it doesn't tear your door frame up, otherwise your wife will yell at you, trust me. But that really is about it. This is my medicine ball. It's not very heavy, but those can run you anywhere from $20 to $50, depending on what size that you're going to get. And that's it. That's all you need. So basically, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of equipment that's needed. What I would do is, if you're just starting out and basically you just want a set of dumbbells, I would just go into your local Walmart or whatever and pick up a set of dumbbells. See how they feel. Pick up a set that you can do about 15 reps with. And that's probably where you need to be starting out. If you want to do a set that's heavier than that for, like a lower rep, higher weight set, then just take whatever weight that is that you felt the burn with 15 reps and go up about 10 pounds. And that's all you need to start out. So that's it. That's all there is. I wish I had more to show you, but that's all I use on a day-to-day basis. Medicine ball, dumbbells, the plates that I bought here. This weight tree does not come with the plates, and you can find weight trees for, the price varies quite a bit on it, but I found one on Walmart's website today for $34.99. So it's just something that gets those weights up off the ground and makes them easier to pick up and fool with. These clamps right here that you use to secure the weights on these dumbbells, they came with this set. So those are not really an added expense.
And so that's it. All of the different types of workouts that I do in my house every single day, whether it be yoga, athletic training, bodybuilding, just plain cardio, whatever. All the equipment that I need for that stuff is right there, just shoved into one corner of one room of my house. That's it. You don't need any big bulky equipment. You don't need a multi-$1,000 apparatus that's an elliptical plus a step climb, all this stuff. You don't need all that. You can get that, and it may work for you. It may work wonderfully, but you don't have to. If you want to work out, you don't even really, once again, you don't need anything. But this is all the stuff that I have accumulated over the years that I feel lets me pretty much do whatever I want in my workout room. So just to recap really fast, and I've got my notes over here, the 300-pound weight set and $179.98. The weight tree that is holding them, which you don't have to have, but whatever, I like it because it gets them up off the ground. $34.99 I found online at Walmart. The weight bench, that's just a free bench, it's not attached to anything. I found it at Dick's Sporting Goods website for $79.99. That medicine ball, I think costs $27.92. Let's see, so the dumbbells that I had, the 15s, the 20s, and the 30s, as I said, it's about $1 per pound if you get the metal hex dumbbells. If you want the rubber ones, it's more expensive. But add that in with the easy curl bar that I have, and the dumbbells that you can put plates on and make about any weight that you want, that's $59.99. Plus my pull-up bar, which I use all the time, $30. So that brings my grand total for everything to $579.82. Less than $600. I have every bit of equipment that I could ever need to have a full home gym and do every single thing that I want to here. I love working out at home because there's not a bunch of people walking around. I don't have to wait on people to get off a certain machine that I'm trying to do. And look, let's be honest, let's be real. If I want to just blow it out one day and, you know, go as hard as I can, and I'm sweating and I'm moaning and yelling because the workout's so hard, I can do that in my own house. I don't feel comfortable doing that at a gym. I just don't. So that's why I like to work out here, and for just a few $100s, you can have all that stuff. As I said though, you don't have to go out and buy that all right away. You can do that over a very, very, very long period of time, which I did as well. So that's basically all I have. I just wanted to share with you all my equipment that I use every single day to have my own home gym. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Pace Fitness. Good luck out there and have a great day.